play for India for 10 years, 15 years, 5 years or 20 years. If you are, you know, if you start at an early age, maybe 20 years and beyond, but the whole thing is it is still part of life. If I consider I live for, let's say, 60 years or 70 years, it's 1/3 of my life.
Right.
So you want your life to be productive. You know, if I score run, I'm scoring runs for myself. But what is it I'm doing that I'm making it better for people who's around? You know, so मैं ऐसा क्या कर रहा हूँ कि मेरे साथ का जो batsman है, you know, his life in the crease becomes easy for him. So for me, every day is important. I try to be the best version of myself, and that's what keeps me going. You know, and that is something that has kept me going for a very long time. And I don't think I'll change that perspective because cricket will end, whether next year becomes my last year or the year after that. But again, it will be a part of my life, you know, that will have a comma or a full stop. You know, but the life continues.
मैं 5 और साल कम से कम
1 year at a time.
1 year at a time. मैं भाई एक थोड़ा सा पर्सनल सवाल पूछना चाहूँगा मैं क्योंकि मेरे को पर्सनल एडवाइस चाहिए. तो आई एम सिंगल, ओके, एंड आई फील लाइक you know when the rest of your life is so chaotic, having a partner who brings some sort of stability, that is very appealing to me now. कि बाकी दुनिया भर इतना काम में इतना chaos चल रहा है, at least home life is sorted. Do you remember how your life changed when you found some stability in a relationship in your personal life? Like does it help? Does it help to have, you know?
How many of you are married over here? I don't know. I asked this question and a lot of people laugh. You know, it's a serious question. How many of you are married? So that's one. Second, how many of you have a girlfriend who's steady and you think you'll get married somewhere in the future?
ये कोई confess नहीं करेगा. इसमें मैं भाई आपने how many of you have a girlfriend who will get married पूछ लिया तो किसी को commit नहीं करना है अभी.
No, so the interesting thing is it's how you look at it. You know, and I feel as a man, all the masala in our life comes from the wife. You know, she keeps our life going. You know, you may be the captain of the Indian cricket team or the ex-captain of the Indian cricket team. It hardly matters to them.
It's a grounding factor.
Yeah. You have a place in the house. And usually it's not your choice.
आपको भी भेजती है धनिया लाने?
That's what I said. You may be the captain, you may not be the captain. And the best thing is, they will be like, सब कुछ तो तुम्हारा चलता है. Whatever you say gets done. Everything you want, you get it done. But the whole thing is, it's what they want that you are doing and they make you feel you are doing it. It's your decision. So if something goes wrong, which can, they're like, तुमने decide किया था. मैंने तो पहले ही बोला था. So they also help us in a big way because life is chaotic, as you yourself said. Now imagine there's a trainer in the house that is training you how to control that chaos by creating chaos inside the house.
Practice.
No, but whatever said and done, you know, we all joke about it. That's a common thing. But they're the pillar of strength in the family. Whether it's my wife or if I see my mom, you know, they are the ones who run the family. So I came from a middle class background. So my father will give the salary. After that, he doesn't ask her, you know, how you will run the family. She has a budget. And now she has to run for whatever 30 days or 31 days. So they're excellent at it. You know, अब बच्चे हैं, बच्चे को chocolate खाना है, आना उसी पैसे से. So they'll quickly reassign everything. Okay, yeah, this can be done. So I feel, you know, they are the ones that bring that comfort into our family. You always fall back to them. You can ask them anything. Often when I'm frustrated, you know, I take my frustration out on her. You know, which is not a good thing, and I have to eventually pay a heavy price. But that's how life is. So, you know, if you find someone, you know, that you're really happy with, you know, please do get married. जो यहाँ पे bachelors हैं, you know, और जिनकी girlfriend है, उनका एक misconception होता है, जो कि मैं clear करना चाहूँगा by ending this answer. ये मत सोचना मेरी वाली अलग है.
Speaking of, you know, आपने budget कहाँ, that reminds me. What is your relationship with money and/or, because everybody here, right, as creators, इतना topic हो गया है कि इतना revenue कमाना है, इतना पैसा कमाना है. Money has become the center point for so many of us. Was there a point where you cared about money, and or do you still care, or what is the relationship with money?
Money is an important part of life, but at what price? So money also, it has an impact. So we all want to make money. So for some of us, we may think, I want to earn money because I want to make the life of my parents comfortable. For some, they may think, for the siblings. For some, I want to make money because I want to make it comfortable for my children. So till the perspective is like that and the way you make the money is right. Now, I don't have any problem with it because different people get motivated with different things. So some may say, I have a car that costs 10 rupees, but I want to upgrade to 25 rupees. There's no harm in that. It's how you want to make that money. Second is, look to add money. Don't look to multiply money. Whenever there's multiplication, there's always a problem. So try to add, if it's changing you as a human, then it's not worth it.
Influencers, सुन रहे हो?
यहाँ स्टॉक वाले भी है ना? स्टॉक वाले कौन है?
रेवेन्यू बढ़ाओ, मल्टीपल
नहीं, सारे ने पुट डाल के बैठे हैं, सारे हंस रहे हैं. हमारा पोर्टफोलियो 2 दिन में 8% नीचे चला गया, ये खुश है. And they are the best, I watch them on television since I have a few stocks and everything. जितनी जल्दी ये पलटी होते हैं, उतनी जल्दी तो हम पलटी नहीं होते हैं. कि अब ये जो है ना निफ्टी साहब, निफ्टी को तो यहाँ जाना ही है, 19,300 ये ब्रेक नहीं करेगा, ऐसा वैसा. अगले दिन ये वापस आए हैं, हम 18,800 पे बैठे हुए हैं. दे जस्ट अब तो ये नीचे जाने वाला है जी. It doesn't have a bottom anymore. So yeah, but it's interesting, but like nowadays it's very important for you guys to educate, the newer, I would say the newer generation, because they want to invest in stocks. What is the right way to do it? Again, don't look to multiply. Multiplication karoge to problem hoga. And interestingly now all the business channels, you keep saying, 95% of the FNO people, they undergo loss. But still people invest.
Still people do it. That's true. We're going to take one last question from Sharan and open it up to the audience. So whoever has the mic, just start identifying who you want to speak to. Sharan, go for it.
So one last question. So most of us, when we look at a celebrity, we feel like, okay, their life is perfect. Everything is going well, happy life. So I wanted to ask you, is there anything that's like bothering you in life? Any problems that you're facing? Like, is life really perfect?
The thing is, we all have a set of problems. We all face different kind of problems. For some, it may be different. From others, it may be different. But I feel problems are the real essence of life. Imagine if you have a life where everything is so smooth that once you get up in the morning, you don't really have anything to look up to. Because everything is so smooth, whether it's your business, whether it's something or the other. So for me, when I was like COVID times and all, I had a lot of times. My worry was, I have to make that bike. So once I've opened my bike and I don't know much about it, then I'm like, what do I need to do? For me, that is trouble. For me, once I FaceTime my daughter and she says, can you come tomorrow? That is a trouble. When my father, some 5-7 years back, he was like, you have played enough cricket. Leave it now. There are others who will play. So now, there are different things that's problem for you.
Yeah.
It's just that problems are important part of life, because if they don't keep testing us, we won't really improve. So I feel if all of us need to have problem, but there are certain people where their problems are much bigger than ours. And if we are well-to-do, we should try to take care of them, try to do our best, to guide them, so that they have a life, which is a bit more peaceful and where they're not worried about everything in life, every day. So that's what my view is about problems in life.
My भाई ने problem बताया ना, अभी निफ्टी 8% गिर रहा है तो
वो खुश हैं.
All right, where are we taking questions from? Who has the mic?
Yes, first of all, let me thank the both of you for a very, very exciting session, a very, very fun session that was. Can we hear a round of applause? A bigger round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for the charming, enigmatic, witty brand ambassador of Rigi, Mr. MS Dhoni. Big one, big one, big one.